What's up, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video for you guys today. So make sure, before I get into it, make sure you leave a comment down below. It's the most important thing. Make sure you just leave a comment down below and any predictions or theories or you have your top 5 least favorite characters in Cobra Kai. And always make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share the video if you can. I'm sure there's someone out there that you know would need and like to see this video. And make sure you always subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the channel's content. Check out some of our other videos you already know. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, top 5 least favorite Cobra Kai characters for me. The top 5 worst Cobra Kai characters, that is. Yeah, and if you check out my video, if you already have not, of the top 5 best, I just want to do best to worst. I guess I wanted to get the good news over with so I could do the bad news, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So number 5. For me, this would have to be Samantha LaRusso. I know a lot of people don't like Sam. And it's really because a lot of people like Tori. Now, I'm not a big fan of Tori. Tori's not far ahead of this list, honestly. But I'm just not a big fan of Samantha. She's not that endearing. She's not that pretty. She's just kind of like a bland character, honestly, if you know what I mean. You know, she's just... I don't think, Mary Mauser's, I guess, an okay actress with, face interactions and all that kind of stuff, and, interactions between scenes, but she's just not that good of a character to me. Definitely, I did like it when her and Robbie were together, honestly, the way that couple played out, but she honestly kind of seems like her actress is just kind of bored at times, honestly. I don't know if I'm right about that, but she's just a very... dry character, honestly, in my opinion, and her scenes that she's in just not the best to me. So I'd have to put her in my top 5 worst list. Moving on to the number 4 worst character in Cobra Kai, and that would have to be another LaRusso. Yeah, that's right, Anthony LaRusso. I do not like Anthony LaRusso at all. I honestly don't understand why he's even on the show. He literally brings nothing good to the plot. I mean, the LaRusso family is supposed to be a family that are good people and, are obviously, very loyal and all that kind of stuff and don't bully. But Anthony LaRusso is just such a rude, spoiled brat, and, he gets on everybody's nerves. He makes you mad, honestly, and like I said, none of the scenes he's good in, and also the main point is, what good does he bring to the show? He has nothing to do with the plot. There's none of the scenes he's good in. He has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. Has brought nothing to the show. They could have dropped all those scenes, and none of them would have mattered that he's been in. And he's not a good person, really. I mean, a good kid. And, the LaRusso family is supposed to be, or at least, the LaRusso household is supposed to be, made up with that. And I just don't understand. There's going to have to be something that comes up around him, and I think it's going to make him even worse. I think that he just might clash. I'm not going to say it because I've already made a video about it, but I'm not going to say the name. But you got to think real hard about this one. What's the other minor on this show? Yeah, the kid that's under all the, other kid, the average kid on this show's age. You just need to think about that for a while. So, go ahead and think about that, and that's who I'm talking about. But yeah, Anthony LaRusso is definitely one of the worst characters on Cobra Kai, so he would have to be 4th in the top 5 worst list. Number 3, Dimitri. Dimitri is just annoying. He gets on your nerves. Really, the only thing good he brings to the show is his rivalry with Hawk. How Hawk had a best friend, and then, when he got tough, he turned on him. And then, obviously, we got to see a lot of scenes with Hawk, just being a jerk. From then on, because he knew Dimitri was someone he could run over. And then eventually, though, it was good, though, that he realized how good of a friend Dimitri had always been to him, before everything had started happening. And, he ended up realizing his friendship with Dimitri, was more important than, any of the other stuff that he had, been putting first. So he definitely realized how, Dimitri was definitely worthy in his life. But Dimitri's just an annoying character, not a good actor to me. A lot of people do. You can hate on me all you want in the comment section. Because I know Dimitri is a well-likable character. I just don't think, obviously he's not a great fighter. He doesn't really, we don't even really get to see him fight any. And none of the scenes he was really in are worth watching. Like the scenes with him and Daniel back in season 2 when Daniel was training Dimitri, I almost thought made you think Dimitri was going to be better than Samantha and Robbie, honestly. But yeah, and they were just so boring. He's just, I don't know. He's not a good character, and his characters never change. it might change. Maybe this season if Hawk, honestly still keeps being a bad kid. Dimitri was just the main reason he moved away from Cobra Kai because he realized how important Dimitri was. Maybe him and Dimitri will team up and Hawk will start saying, this is how you need to be, just a bully. And, him and, Dimitri team up to be like that. I don't know. But, I'm not a big fan of Demetrius, honestly. None of the scenes he's good in. He's just not a great actor. Very annoying character sitting there. Yeah, not a big fan of him. So he would have to be in the top 5 worst list of Cobra Kai characters at number 3. At number 2, we have Aisha Robinson. Yes, Aisha was not a good character for me. Honestly, I liked her at the start of the show. She was a very sweet girl then. Obviously was a bullied by the pretty girls in school and all that kind of stuff. She's not a good. I didn't really think she brought anything to the show. Honestly, that good. I mean, obviously, they have enough girls in the show. They have the 2 main girls set. For what am I trying to say? They have the 2 main girls set, to make up the plot, of karate, between females. And she honestly, we never really even got to see her fight through 2 seasons that she was in, and I don't know. She just didn't. And then, obviously you hated seeing a kid get picked on. And then, when she turned to karate, she kind of became that person that, her bullies were, like Yasmin, obviously. She just was not a good character, in my opinion, and brought nothing good to the show. And really was just one of those characters that was in the majority episodes, 8 out of 10, or maybe all time, I don't know. But just was in, I know this for a fact, in most or all the episodes. But just in a scene or 2 that really brought nothing good, to her character, and it brought nothing good to the show. I honestly don't even know why they had her in the show. They had main females, and she did absolutely nothing to do with the show's plot or make the show better. So yeah, Aisha Robinson, I hope she doesn't come back, honestly. I would like to see her. Let me back up. I don't know why I said that. I made a video about 10 or 12 videos back on this. Maybe it's a little more than that, honestly. Go check it out. It's got Aisha in the thumbnail where she just, got revenge on Yasmin season 1, episode 9 down at the party. Aisha, I hope they do something to close the character, but I definitely don't hope she comes back and joins a dojo and, is in a good amount of episodes. Definitely not that. So, Aisha Robinson, in my opinion, would have to be the 2nd worst Cobra Kai character. Definitely one of the top 5 worst. And moving on to the number 1 worst character, in my opinion, on Cobra Kai, and that would have to be Robbie Keane. Yeah, Robbie Keane is a very, controversial character, honestly, so hopefully I get a lot of love here, or maybe I'll get a lot of hate. I'm sure I will, because people will be like, why hate on Robbie? He's had such a bad life, don't blame him for, being mean as that. Look, I've not liked this character from day one. The minute he got on the phone and talked to his dad that way, I'm like, that kid looks like a punk loser, and he really did. I've never liked Robbie at all, even when he was trying to do a little bit better in season 2, and that was mainly, in my opinion, because of Sam, because the love he had for Sam, and she was such a big part of his, and big inspiration also in his life, in my opinion. He just has never been a good character. Was really bad at the start, and his dad's tried to make things right many a times with him. He never gives his dad a chance, and I have a really bad feeling. Even though the one time his mom, tried to tell him that she was trying to change right before she went to rehab at the very end of season 2, almost, he gave her a chance. But I have a bad feeling here that in season 4 we're going to get some kind of bad scene between him and his mom because of the way how bad he's turned out. He obviously wasn't like that. At the end of season 2, I honestly still think he had some hating in him, but obviously nothing like, now. Nothing like now. Yeah, now his mom, I think him and his mom's going to have a really bad interaction. It's going to be a really bad scene to look back on and very emotional. I think he's going to talk to his mom really bad when she gets out of rehab or something like that and tries to, since, he may be somewhere, but she wants him in his life now and wants to change and wants her, him to come stay with her. And he's like, I ain't coming back to that nasty place. You ain't got no chance of changing. And then especially, of course, because of the way Robbie turned out to be at the end of season 3. He just turned into an outright jerk. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave your comment down below on your top 5 worst characters. And always, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, share, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.